assalamu alaikum, ji ayanu, pakhair ragale, ni hao, chune shumme, washmale, ohaya gozaima's priwet, and hi hugs and hellos and a very amazing khush ahmadid on this very special occasion where we are celebrating Eid ul-Azha with all of our friends and the family who's out there behind the lens. Hello Maha, Eid Mubarak, how are you?
I'm very good. Why are you shouting?
Just like that, I'm full of energy today.
Yes, so Eid Mubarak everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far, and we have a wonderful entertaining show for you lined up to take you through to the afternoon.
Exactly, but then at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, you know, since Eid is all about being with family, being with friends, celebrating, sacrifice, enjoying your food, barbecues and whatnot, so what we have done is that we have invited quite a lot of amazing people over here in the studios to enjoy Eid with them. But at the first point, I think what we need to do is that we need to give away a public service message.
Absolutely. And so
the public service messages?
It will... He always does it. He always does this. You know, we make a decision that, you know, today we're going to do the show like this. But like, as we know, he's a very... he's a cheeky chap sometimes. So, but basically the public service message is regarding to do with Eid today. It's about we sacrifice, we have food, we have all the meat, we have all the leftovers, we have things that we cannot use or distribute between people. Now, what we've noticed is that people just chuck them on the side, on the streets. There's no consideration. So we need to make sure that we are disposing of the bones, of the fat, all the skin properly. Don't just throw them out on the streets. It is not hygienic at all.
And I think what we need to do is that government every time takes an initiative. They send people, representatives who are going to come and pick all of that stuff up. So all you need to do is, and a very humble request, just put all of those things which are not going to be of any use to anybody into a paper bag or probably a bori, that this is what we use over here, or a plastic bag, tie it up, keep it inside your house, and once the guy is there, please make sure that you have an eye out for them as well. Go to them and give it to them, and they will dispose it properly, because otherwise it can cause quite a lot of epidemic diseases as well, and we do not want people to get sick on Eid.
Exactly, and as a result of Eid as well.
So Maha, to get started with the conversation, I think I'm going to ask you the same question I've been asking for the last 4 years. In fact, 8, because we have done 8 Eid shows.
So 4 years, oh, that's wow, we haven't changed, huh?
So, no,
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
It's not like that. So how is it to spend Eid without family?
Actually, no, you're right. It's been getting harder every time. And this year, you know, I really have felt that the distance and what we're sacrificing for our own personal pursuits and goals. And it's tough this time, especially because my niece is around and she's really cute now. And, you know, my parents are getting older and everything's changing back at home. So it's getting hard. I do miss them a lot. It is very sad. But I do have friends and family here who are, you know, who try and fill that void.
I'm here.
Yeah, that
All right. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, we've got other people over here in the studios too. So I think without any further ado, I'm going to start from my left-hand side.
Yes.
So the first lady whom we've got on the studio, well, in the studio and on the show for Eid is a dermatologist. Quite a lot of people get issues before Eid and then after Eid because they've eaten too much probably, and then they're so worried about their pimples, they keep on rushing to the dermatologist. Oh, Eid's coming. I just want to look perfect.
Okay, but that's one angle, which maybe you are exposed to. But there's the other angle that some people have actually been fasting in these 10 days. Yeah. And with the heat and the humidity and all that, they have, you know, it causes breakouts. It can cause skin to not be great. So, you know, we're going to be talking about the more, you know, personal side of it too.
So we have been joined by none other than Dr. Sheher Bano, who's a dermatologist. Hello, Eid Mubarak. How are you?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a wonderful... what do you call my...
no,
go ahead.
He's just shouting. He's very excited.
I'm really happy. Thank you very much for inviting me among very beautiful day and among different very school of thought people.
Yes.
And Maha,
so do you want to say
Eid Mubarak to all of you. Yes, of course. Yeah. And we are not only discussing about the skin, we are also going to discuss about the diseases, the day on the Eid day which people come across.
Okay,
that is known as the ORF, which I'm going to tell you that what it is and how to get rid of it.
Okay, wonderful. We're going to find out though. All the ladies I know want to know this.
It's very important that we have to discuss the diseases.
We will. And as you know, like Shazad will try and, but we like to balance each other out. So I will ask those serious questions. Sure. So we have a very special guest.
So alongside Dr. Sheher Bano, ladies and gentlemen, we've got somebody who's been traveling from Lahore just for the show.
Very honored.
Here. He was earlier on the show too, Pride of Performance Award. He's an amazing singer. He's none other than Mr. Adil Burke. Eid Mubarak. Hello.
Eid Mubarak. Thank you very much. Walaikum Salam. Thank you, Shazad. to invite me for this precious and intoxicated moment of Eid al-Zuha, and I'm now taking the advantage to say Happy Eid Mubarak to all Musliman in the world.
Great. And to everybody, everybody out there, if you want to celebrate and observe our festival, why not?
Exactly.
Enjoy yourselves, knock yourself out. But last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, Eid obviously is not going to be the way if you're not going to dress up, if you're not going to wear new dresses, if you're not going to go to your designer and get a customized dress. So what we have done is that we have called somebody over here who's a designer by profession. She's none other than Miss Najla Nawab. Hello, Eid Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, alaikum salam. Eid Mubarak to you all.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Response.
I know, I was like, please don't shout at her. Just be nice. Okay, and then on my side, we'd be very lucky. These people do like to join us to celebrate Eid.
And on your side, very sorry to say that one of your guests is very sleepy today.
Who? Okay. But they'll wake up, I'm sure they'll...
So this is my team.
Okay.
This is your team.
Don't worry, I'm a good leader. I will...
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
That's C team.
It's the A team.
All right.
So on the A team, we have been joined by Qasim bin Tariq. He is our singer. He's been doing very well. He also released some of this music on our shows as well. Assalamu alaikum, good morning.
Walaikum assalam.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Mubarak Shapira.
Dear Mubarak Tasdam, and I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Eid and stay blessed.
Okay, great. Yes.
I thought you were going to add in steaks and mutton. And
he will do it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, besides Qasim, we have been joined by Hira Ali, who I'm also wearing today.
Wow.
She was kind enough to give me an outfit for the show. And she is a fashion designer. Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to everyone who's watching.
Since you mentioned about your designer, so I'm going to mention about
my
designer.
No, your designer's not here.
So my designer, even if he's not around, but Ali Qureshi, thank you very much for this outfit. Monarchy, way to go.
Yep, absolutely. And then besides Hira, we've been joined by Hamza Zafar, who is the director of Hira Ali Studio. Assalamu alaikum, good morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
And Hamza's a very switched on guy, like very
I'm very interested to ask, what is really a director at a designer studio?
Someone who runs it.
That's what you ask.
So
operations manager.
So Hira handles the design side of everything, from the aesthetics of the business to everything she designs and
I'm asking about you, bro.
So let me so everything other than what everything other than the design element falls under what I do at the studio, which is PR, marketing, and running the business in general.
Okay, and he's also
So were you talking to this guy to get the outfit?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, actually, yes, I was. And we were having discussions about trousers. She's like, no. He's like, you can't have those trousers the designer's wearing. I was like, what? I was like, I'm the host.
So let's get started. It's almost 11:15, ladies and gentlemen, over here. So, first day, obviously, we have taken, we requested you guys, you were here. But how usually, whenever it's Eid al-Azha, how do you spend your first day?
Honestly, Shahzad, I'm quite a workaholic woman.
So you work on Eid too?
I work, but on Eid, it's quite boring for me. I do not work. So it's like spending time with the, your relatives and fun-loving things, etc., etc.
But you don't look happy about
this. After 2 days, I just get bored and sick of all the stuff and try to go back to my work again. I love doing work, so I'm really sorry.
Okay, so but when you're forced to celebrate Eid,
then I'm a good pretender.
Yeah. Okay. So what kind of traditions and cultures do you have in your own family?
Traditions and cultures, it's usually like get-togethers, the steaks, the barbecues at nights, and family gatherings usually. Okay. We avoid during Eid days, we do not work. Okay. So it's like a 3 days complete off from the work. And just a general, I guess, no Eid, of course, on this Eid. So that's a little bit...
So how many times does it really happen that, your family members or cousins or brothers, everybody's going to get together and they can't stop asking you questions about their squin?
They get the tissue papers, they get the papers and ask me to write the consultation, the free consultation.
So it's never really day off.
That's really bad because whenever I leave the room, they throw it. So it's better. There's no use of giving them the free consultation. I request them, if you want a free consultation, I'll be sitting on the main chair, on the main table, come and sit in front of me.
Okay, great. We've got some stuff.
Yeah, and they keep on expecting, like my cousins usually, that give us the whitening creams. So that's a commonly asked question.
One last thing before I move on to Mr. Adil over here, and that is that, okay, so now you tell them to come to your clinic, right?
Yeah.
So when they come to your clinic, they're your family relatives, right? That can be your brother, sister, mother, anybody.
Yeah.
Do you charge them?
I just show them the paper. Look, this is my policy. I have to charge them 50%, but you are 50% off. I work on policies.
I mean, imagine.
I work on policies, so everything is written on the papers, so you do not have to.
So first of all, your father spent on you to be.
Oh yes.
So that you can be a doctor. And now you're charging your father again because you're a doctor. Wow.
But he's quite happy that you are a responsible woman. You are doing your job quite well. Everything is disciplined.
He's joking. And also, no, but another thing is that the amount of relatives, everyone turns out to be a relative in Pakistan. So that way you'll never earn if you keep giving
Every other person is your relative. So
and I think I've got a story to share alongside that line as well. And that is that, you know, half of the time you'll get a phone call all said, well, you know, we need you for an event and you have to do this and do that. And
we have no budget.
The guy or the girl will be like, oh, you know that uncle of yours, you know, he's a very close relative. So what can you actually offer us? And I'm like, dude, sorry, who are you? What is your name again?
Okay,
so you have to do it.
True. Okay.
Mr. Barki,
yes.
First day of Eid.
It's very difficult to left your house first day of Eid because you see, as a media man, or I have to pay the price of my starism, but there is some advantages of to be here. At the same time, you can say Eid Mubarak and to message in the entire world to your fan and friend and family member. So I'm enjoying.
Okay, so what do you do normally on the first day? How do you celebrate it?
Just enjoying the moment.
Okay.
But still I am...
How do you enjoy the moment? For example, you know, they're sacrificing a goat.
No, I can't.
You're like, yeah, I'm enjoying.
No. Singing and dancing as well. But even then I can't eat kurbani ka gosht.
A few people have said that.
That's sad.
I don't know why.
No, a few people have said that because of the smell and it's the first day. So some people
just because they do not put vinegar.
It goes just like once a year. So
some people don't want to. You can't force it.
All right, so that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever sacrificed a goat with your own hand?
No, never.
Never.
Have you, Shazad?
I even can't see.
Shazad, I'll tell you that what are the hazards that one come across.
We will in a moment.
We will talk about it.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nabab Saiba, please, tell us.
I used to spend my whole day with family. That's it.
Oh, nothing new, right?
Okay. Wow. This is really waking you guys up.
I think the only person who's going to entertain you guys this year on this is going to be me. So bear with me, people.
Excuse me.
No, obviously you're here, you know, we're a team.
So we all are celebrating our Eid with you.
Exactly. I think Shazad wants more like fun stories, but you guys.
He's such a jolly good fellow. And
Yeah.
his fan club is very strong as well, I'm telling you.
Don't do
His fan club is very strong.
Yeah. So Qasim, you celebrated. He is awake.
I am like this.
Yes, this is how he is. Leave my team alone.
Okay.
Okay. So Qasim, how do you celebrate Eid? Because I think last time you were here on Eid as well. So what do you
Tell us a bit about the Pashtun tradition.
Yeah.
Basically, first of all, we go for namaz.
Yeah.
Okay.
And right after that, we have to sacrifice the animal. And
do you get involved with that?
yeah.
Okay.
Basically, who else is going to pick up all of that mutton and meat?
But
and
do you
go into
cut
the
it
kitchen?
and kill it?
My father does.
Sacrifice. Sorry.
I'm just standing right beside him.
I don't want to do it. So you just sing like lonely songs.
No, it's not like that, but
So
it's a family thing, and
Okay.
after that, all my sisters and brothers come along, and it's a great event. Yeah.
Excellent. So it's a family time.
Yep.
Okay.
So this time you're not in Peshawar. You're in Islamabad. You're with us. This is the first day of Eid. So how do you feel now? And do you have to go back to Peshawar to be with your family, or
Yeah.
you just stay here?
No,
Take advantage of the opportunity to not work that hard.
No, I'll be going back after the show.
Excellent. So now, what about you, Hira? This is a busy time for designers, but how do you celebrate on these 3 days?
Well, the entire month before Eid is absolutely hectic. My clothes are never done on time.
Oh, no.
I usually end up wearing something old. We get everything out on Chand Raat. We have quite a few pets at home, so separating them from the animals that we're going to sacrifice is quite a
What if
challenge.
by mistake somebody sacrifices another pet
Yeah.
of yours?
Oh my God, that'd be terrible.
One of the dog does look like a goat, so yeah.
Yeah, we're
That would be
always
especially careful.
separating them.
That would be so awful. Okay, so you have to separate the animals.
Yes, absolutely. It's
Okay,
quite
and then do you
hectic.
get involved with the Qurbani or do you leave it?
No, I can't
Okay. Do you cook anything, or do you leave that to other people as well?
Yeah, I leave that to other people.
Excellent. So you have a relaxed.
They do a fantastic job.
But I'm
so
interested
really
to ask, what pets do you have at home?
We have, well,
And how many of them?
Not too many actually. We are a dog kind of a family, so we like dogs. So
I like cats too, so I have a few of them around at my house. So we're separating the cats from the dogs and then the dogs from the bakras. So
Okay, so
And the bakras from both of them.
yeah, and the bakras from both of them.
okay, so it's a energetic time for you. So how about you, Hamza? Tell us, what do you do?
Wake up, go say my prayers first, then say goodbye to the poor goat, and then probably put on some Netflix till the family start coming in.
Okay.
And both my parents are the eldest in their family, so everyone comes to our place.
Excellent.
And we host a nice dinner and
this is what I want to ask. And for the elder people over here in Pakistan, life is very difficult. So whenever, whatever occasion it is, everybody's going to come to their home. Your mom is obviously blabbing. Oh, well, yeah, every year so many people come. I have to work so hard. All of this.
Oh, kadi nahi kardi.
Yeah, this does happen. So why can't we change places for a day? I mean, kabhi chote chachu ne keh diya कि why don't you guys come over to our place, this time.
Next day of Eid, chote chachu used to call, वैसी बात नहीं.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. But these are traditions, and so the thing is, it's up to the families to change the tradition. Because maybe the eldest will get upset if the youngest starts.
So for mothers, it's like. One day my Eid, where is it? Because for the last 40 years, this is what I've been doing. So I'm like, okay, chill, mom. let me take over, and I'll make you rest, and then you can celebrate and enjoy your Eid.
But that's a good point. So you have the elders. That's a very good point that you raised. How do you make sure that everyone is able to enjoy the festival in your home?
Pretend.
See, that's what we don't want. We don't want people to pretend.
We want people to be genuinely happy.
We talk, we act, but I think best thing you can do to yourself is keep yourself calm.
Okay.
Whether you like the situation, whether you do not like the situation, you have to stay calm for 3 days at least.
Okay.
And then you go back to work.
Just for 3 days.
And then go back to work. You should have true workaholic.
Amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is I think we're going to initiate our entertaining process.
Yes.
And to initiate, I think we'll move on towards your team. And Qasim bin Tariq is going to share some of his amazing vocals with all our amazing people who are out there at our celebrating Eid with us. Yes. So Qasim, what's coming?
It's a new song I wrote a few months back.
Wow.
And it's basically about misconceptions between any two people who don't
it's
talk.
about love.
Not love, basically, but
He turns everything, every song that he turns into about love.
no, not love, but when two people don't talk.
It could be about friendship.
Yeah,
it could be about
friendship.
relationship between parents or.
So, कि माना मैं नहीं कल कल को तुम भुला दो क्योंकि आज मैं है जिंदगी और शक शक को तुम मिटा दो बर्बाद कर दे ये सभी एक ही पल में वो
Really
So
nice.
Team Maha won. Team Shazad 0 so far. But not right now.
Yeah.
We're not going to put you under the spot. But there's one thing which I wanted to ask, and that is that as kids, I've been forcing my grandparents, because, you know, we used to observe or celebrate Eid at our grandparents' place, that, you know, 5 days or 10 days earlier we'll go and we'll be like, Dada, boo, we need to go get the animals, goats and whatnot. And we were fortunate enough that, you know, our grandparents were there. We were living in a joint family system. But now things have changed. So this is one memory which I can think of. Your childhood memory related to Bakra Eid. What makes you nostalgic? From all of you.
Okay, so you think about it, we'll move on
Are you
to
still
you.
pretending?
Let's plan. What's the answer?
But where I think I still missing my childhood Eid because it was such a innocent and mind-blowing moments, and still I'm missing my.
No, but
Yes,
what
you
do
know, like
miss?
it's
What do you
innocent.
miss particularly? That this one thing.
My dada, my elders, my childhood friends, my Eid. So,
Yeah.
so many things.
That's
My
true.
gods.
Your goats. Okay, what about you? Tell us. What do you miss from when you were a kid?
Nothing.
Your team is going
Again cute.
half points.
Again cute.
She is very
Okay, so
cute.
she's happy right now. How about, okay,
I
Dr.
have
Shah.
a short memory. I hardly remember my childhood events.
Wow, this
Still
is...
in, she is still in the.
Actually,
You better do
very-
better than that. Start thinking, guys.
I think there is nothing to miss in Bakra Eid.
You know, I can only. We are doctors,
Yeah.
and we are quite famous that we guys are a little boring.
Okay.
We focus on
No,
the
you
work.
guys are
Talking about your
boring.
child-
I guess we focus on the work.
Actually-
We delete everything
What about
except the
Dr.
work.
Oh, wow, okay.
I
You're,
was
this is a
about to
true
say.
workaholic. This is a pure work, like the epitome of workaholic is sitting
She's
right
workaholic and I'm chocoholic.
now. Okay, so let's move on to my team.
I am a jokoholic too.
Yeah, there's a lot of holics here.
Let's take it to another level.
Yeah, let's stop there. Right. So let's start with you, Hamza. What is your childhood memory that you really wish that you could have continued on to your adulthood?
I don't know about continued on, but one thing that comes to mind, or one memory from Bakra Eid that comes to mind, was my parents had left for Hajj, and I was staying with my nannies, and we had gotten the bakras and all, and they had given me the job to feed him every day. So one day I just experimented a little, and one of the plants at the house, it was a huge bamboo sort of a plant or whatever.
Yeah, what did
I
you
just
do?
served him, I was like, he's eating it, he seemed to enjoy it, and after a few hours the bakra started throwing up like anything, and I felt guilty, and obviously being the smart kid I was, I never told anyone I did this until now, so Nano, it was me.
The next time you want to wave at Nano, just look into the
This
camera,
one.
not
Sorry,
through
sorry.
the television, into your own eyes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so now, okay, so now everyone knows. Thank you for you know
So
sharing
did the
that.
bakra survive? Or
Yes, the bakra did survive. So
Until
the
it was
vet came
sacrificed.
over and I don't know,
And
he
then
made
we
it.
never know
He
that,
survived
you
for
know, what
one
happened
more,
to all of those
couple of
people who
days.
ate that mutton.
What happened to the people who ate the mutton?
Yeah, oh, they're perfectly fine. I'm right here.
So yeah, it survived for another 2 days and then
Another
they
2
killed
days,
it.
yes.
Hera, what about you?
Yeah, well, we used to get like a few bakras all together, like my nanos and my dadas and everyone, and then they used to go like, okay, pick your color. Always used to be white, like most of the time. And then
Racist.
we used to feed them, take them out for walks, spend some time with them.
But I think you might
So
be
you
the type
missed
of
that?
Yeah, of course.
But
of
why
course.
can't you do that now as an adult?
We still do that, like my cousins from Islamabad come over and then we take them out for walks before their sacrifice, of course. We don't have a lot of time for
But I
to
think
do
you
that.
might be that type of a person who really does not want to touch the bakras or the goats.
Ooh,
I
this
no,
could be
no, no.
triggering.
I'm a super like animal friendly. I love animals.
Very nice.
See, that's why you should never assume.
I'm not assuming. That's why I asked.
Yeah, but you said you look like that.
You look like. Was assumptuous of me. I'm very sorry. But
No,
then I asked.
I get blasted for like bringing the dog to my room or to let him sit on my bed. Like, oh my God, if my
Really?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
like I love that.
Do you even like adopt animals from the streets?
Yeah, but then of course, like there's a different sort of procedure that you have to follow. You have to
Absolutely.
take them to the vet first, and you don't know
Yeah, we
what
just
kind
did a
of.
show
But
on
please
that.
don't do it about a
Yeah.
sacrificial goat. You have to pay for them. All right?
Okay.
What about you?
What I miss is basically, I think the ED thing is
Okay.
what I miss a lot.
But that was for last these guys. You gotta let go.
But I have never ever gotten Eid on Bakra Eid. Yeah? I mean, you
No,
guys
when
are-
I was,
you guys are from amazing families, bro.
no, actually when I was a kid, I used to tease people a lot that ED de do bhai, ED de do,
How did you say it in Pashto?
ED worke.
Eid Varka. See, there's one kid in the town, you know, he's just like going to every other.
Ah,
Eid Varka,
exactly.
actually, Eid
And
Varka.
I'm the youngest in my family, so
Okay.
I went after everyone.
MashaAllah.
But since now
It
That
stopped.
you've grown up.
अब हम थोड़े बड़े हो गए हैं तो I have to give ED to my niece and nephew.
Oh, you
and
give
they're
them
all-
now.
Yeah.
That's called karma.
All right, so
What
now-
goes around comes around.
So I think what we need to do is, before going towards the break, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to give
Your
an
team.
opportunity to Mr. Barkey to give us, or probably, you know, earn us a point. And then when you guys are going to come back, we've got some amazing, fabulous kind of questions which they can only answer with a yes or a no.
Yeah, we've got some fun games.
So Barkey's up. Go ahead.
So will you give me your company? Oh, okay, I'll enjoy with your clap as well.
Can you?
This is very,
Would you like a guitar or not? Can you do it? Yeah.
if you're comfortable then okay, otherwise.
He's cool, man.
This is
He's-
folk
my team's
kind of a
awesome.
song.
This is the type of people I like.
And you see, since my childhood, or since
But you're
long,
still a kid, bro. Come
yeah,
on.
I'm still going through my childhood, and this song is very good for Eid as well.
Oh,
Very nice.
excellent.
Let's do it.
ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ
ਓਏ
ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੇਟੋਰ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਦੀ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੇਟੋਰ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਦੀ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਖਲਦੀ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਟੋਰ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਦੀ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਹੋ
Come on, wake up, dude.
ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ
Najla.
ਮੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਭਈਆ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੀਲੀਆਂ ਕਮੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਆ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਹੋ ਹੋ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਨੀਮਾ ਦੀਏ ਮੋਮਬਤੀਏ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਨੀਮਾ ਦੀਏ ਮੋਮਬਤੀਏ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਾਨਣ ਤੇਰਾ ਮਾਂ ਦੀਏ ਮੋਮਬਤੀਏ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਹੋ
Oh, Bobby.
ਬੱਲੇ 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 ਬਈ ਸਾਰਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਵੈਰ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬਈ ਸਾਰਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਵੈਰ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਗੋਰਾ ਰੰਗ ਨ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਬ ਦੇਵੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਵੈਰ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ and this is dedicated to black color ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬਈ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਟੋਰ ਵੇਖਣੀ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬਈ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਟੋਰ ਵੇਖਣੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਘੱਗਰੀ ਲਵਾ ਦੇ ਗੋਟਾ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਟੋਰ ਵੇਖਣੀ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ
Beautiful. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head out for a short break. Don't go anywhere. We are celebrating Eid with all of our friends and family.
Welcome back, everyone. And before the break, we were celebrating Eid, and we have got some wonderful guests, and we've been singing, we've been asking questions, and we split, like what we've started doing recently, we split the sides into teams. Team B, did you say?
We are A.
And no, you said Team C,
We
but
are A stars.
okay, and we're the
And you're
A team,
U's.
and we're the A team. And so far, we're winning because my team is like.
Oh yeah.
We're totally
because,
winning.
you
So
really
what is
decided
it?
yourself.
It's 1-0.
Okay,
right
so
now,
what we're
right?
going to do is that for all those people who are watching us right now, all you have to do is log on to our Facebook fan page, which is with the name of World This Morning. Go over there and let us know whether I'm winning or whether she's winning.
Yeah, but you have to watch the rest of the show to find out. So at the moment, so now Shazad, we've got a new game which she
Yeah.
was telling us about. So tell us about it so then we
Okay,
can
so
start.
ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do over here is that we're going to hand them these papers where on the one side we have written yes and on the other side we have written a no. So first of all, obviously they'll have to take an oath. So we're going to start from Maha's team and they have to promise us that they're going to speak the truth and nothing else. So I'm going to ask them a few questions and the only thing they can answer is a yes or a no.
Okay.
And let's see
So I'm going
what
to
they
pass
have
them.
to say. Yeah.
So each paper has a yes and a no. So here you go. Pass it along. Pass it along. I feel like a
Do it.
teacher right now.
I'm going to get my questions ready.
Again,
Let's
pass it.
see. Okay, so now
Do you not have to do it to your
no,
side?
not right now.
Oh.
You know, after them. So just raise the paper and tell us whether it's a yes or no. Please, would you mind doing the honors of taking an oath?
Okay, so raise your right hand, everyone.
Sure.
So I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth.
Say it.
I swear
I
to
swear.
tell the whole truth.
I think we should do it
We
again.
I swear to tell the truth,
I swear to tell the truth.
the whole truth,
The whole truth
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me Allah.
So help me out.
And if I'm going to tell a lie,
And
yeah,
if-
say it,
And
And
I'm
if
going
I'm
to tell a
Tell a
lie.
lie.
knowingly that I'm a Muslim,
Knowingly that I'm a Muslim.
I shall be sinned heavily.
I shall be sinned heavily.
Sinned
Punished.
heavily.
Yeah,
Punished
I shall
heavily.
be sent
Send
home.
All right, so now they
Punished
cannot lie,
heavily.
ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's ask them these questions.
So unamused.
Okay, go ahead. This question for everybody.
Okay,
just
get
say
your
yes or no.
papers ready.
Have you ever eaten from a restaurant and left without paying a bill? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why did you do it?
I was, I think, a 50 rupees short, and I just sat
Left.
in my car and left. Yeah.
Okay. So how did you do that? How did you do like not having enough? Like wasn't it
So,
all over your face?
I think it was actually near Eid.
He's honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened was I didn't carry my wallet. I expected my friend to carry his wallet with him. I think he just
And that's the only reason why you didn't carry your wallet because you
Because
thought
I
that, you
expected
know,
my friend to pay for the food, obviously. Yeah, like good friends do. But so he didn't carry his wallet, and we just had, I think, 1,000 rupees lying in the car. We went to the car, gave the bill for 1,000 rupees, and then we just ran for
Ran
it.
away.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for sharing
I
the
think
truth.
I know a lot of my friends who have done it.
Yeah.
And that especially happens to places where it's like just a takeaway. So they're going to eat in the car, drive off. That's it.
Oh, never done
And
that.
but one of them was punished by God. like a
Punished by God.
yeah, obviously. Please don't do it.
Okay, something
It
bad
comes and
happened.
bites you back. Okay, next question. Have you ever stole cutlery from a wedding or a restaurant? This is something which Pupos and Khalas do quite a lot.
This is for ladies or?
Well, he's on a yes again.
Again.
It was part of a scavenger hunt that
Okay.
we did, and it was part, and we returned it afterwards. So
Okay, no, they didn't return it. That's a
All
lie.
right, but did you know? Okay, do you know anybody who does that, or you might have heard of it that somebody might have done it?
Do you know people who steal cutlery?
I don't.
No.
Just say yes or no.
Yeah,
Don't say
of
I don't.
course.
Oh,
Yes.
No, anyone, no, I don't know.
you don't know.
That's very interesting. Okay,
Okay.
moving on. Okay, have you ever stole a towel from a hotel? Yes. Did you ever steal? Yes. Yes, 2 times. you say
Qasim's
yes.
really good.
Yes, all right.
He doesn't do bad
He
things.
said no.
Why did you do
But,
that?
but I don't think it's stealing, like when you steal a towel. I don't think. I think they expect you to take those towels home with you. Because
Because you were too dirty.
If that helps you sleep at night. What about you, Hira?
I was at the beach, so we needed the towels, and I think we forgot them
Forgot.
at the beach.
Okay. So that's not
So that's-
stealing, you lost
But
them.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever driven on the wrong side of the road? Yes, see?
Finally.
Well, Pathan's like.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I was in a hurry or something.
So you thought, okay, or probably you might be short of fuel, so you're like, it'll save a bit of fuel.
No, I'm not short on fuel.
Just in a hurry. He knows exactly what he was doing. He's not going to share.
Probably stuck. I can remember I was stuck in traffic probably, so I had to take the shorter way out. Yeah.
So it might have been a shorter way, but I think it was very dangerous for other people coming from the right side.
Right
Yes,
side,
it was.
yeah.
It was.
Okay, it's perfectly all right. Okay.
I think we need to
How
ask
many of
the
you are married though? None of you are married.
No.
So I think this question is going to be from my side. Yeah?
I mean, I think we should move to your side.
No, no, not right now. Okay. Okay. Have you unnecessarily, which in case you might be Hira, well, I don't know, praised your boss to make him do what you want?
Praise your boss.
Compliment your boss to get.
Yes. No. Yes. Oh my God.
Okay. So let's start with Qasim. What did you do?
Nothing, just.
Are you still working
Sir, बड़े
now?
अच्छे लग रहे हैं साई कहाँ से लिया आपने सर मुझे भी लेके में
Sir, बाल बड़े खूबसूरत हैं.
Okay, so complimenting the hair and the dress. What about you, Hira?
The clothes, obviously. We
So
work
that's-
around the clothes, yeah.
Okay.
So always the clothes.
Okay, so since everybody can be good friend with anybody else, right? And then eventually when you sit down, you do talk about your family, brothers and sisters. So the question is, did you ever gossip about your brother or sister with your friends? Yes. Gossip is such a lady's thing, man.
Men not. Men are as guilty as gossiping.
You've done that.
Okay, why did
Gossiped about.
Well, you
have
haven't gossiped,
but
but
you're
you've
saying no.
complained.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So, Hira, why?
Well,
देखो ना यार कितनी खराब है मेरे कपड़े पहन के।
yeah, it's more like complaining about the other person than gossiping about him. So yeah, you have to vent out somewhere. I mean,
Yeah, because gossiping is.
Yeah, because you're too distant with your brothers and sisters, you cannot say it to them, right?
What?
Whatever
no, you
whatever I
say
said,
it to
said to
them,
them.
and then you also complain about it.
Exactly.
Okay, great.
You never say anything to someone else which you will not say to someone's
Okay.
face.
Now this one's very interesting. I think this is something which I've done. And I told them later on. Did you ever take money out of somebody's wallet? Yes.
I can't even do that yet.
Yes.
A lot of times.
From whose wallet?
Mother.
My brothers, my fathers, my mothers.
And you don't tell them that you've taken out money?
हाँ जब
this is the
लगा
time you
लेते हैं
can
तब
raise.
बताते हैं अभी वो पैसे लिए थे अभी आपको नहीं मिलेंगे उड़ा चुका हूँ.
Did you ever tell her on the very moment that, you know, when she was actually looking for money, oh yeah, पैसे निकल गए.
तभी पता चलता है.
What about you here?
So this is really funny because my dad's wallet is always in the drawer next to his bed, and every time, so I always used to sneak in his room in the morning and try to open the drawer, take out money, and every single time I open the drawer, he like wakes up and looks at me. He's like, "Are you taking money out of my wallet?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I think my father's a very sensible guy. He's never ever kept a wallet, so he's got an envelope, right? Envelope, whatever you call
Envelope,
it, you know.
yeah.
And then what he does is that he puts all of his credit cards in it, doesn't really
Oh my
carry cash, and he doesn't keep it away up from his pocket. So it's always in his pocket, and he lies on the same side as well. So there's no way you can sneak into his wallet.
Excellent.
Okay, moving on. Now we have, oh yeah. Did any of you steal someone's makeup? Probably a lipstick or a shade
Well, that
you
only-
won't get. Obviously, you know you don't do makeup. You don't do makeup? Yeah, Hira's still thinking whether
Hira,
to say
be
yes.
honest.
It's
Do
a
you-
yes.
Yeah.
It's a yes.
It's usually my mother's. Like I always like take her things. I have no patience.
I feel
to
like
buy
between
makeup, so-
family, it's not stealing. Like I feel like
Well, it is.
it's not because you're related.
So then ask them
Yeah.
whether I can take it or not.
Sorry.
Okay. Did any of you, oh no, have you ever hid a cola bottle under the table while being on a wedding? There are too many people. Oh, he's done it.
Oh, Qasim.
Oh, all right. Why?
That's
Why?
self-explanatory.
Because you thought that, you know, the cola is going to end in the world?
No, there were a lot of people on the table, and you know,
So
I was worried कि वो जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगी.
You know, that's fine. Coca-Cola is very
Okay.
important.
Have you ever locked your room and danced like a crazy guy?
Every night.
Yes. Or a
Every
girl.
night.
Yes, everybody's done it. So
Every
all by
day, man.
themselves.
Excellent. Okay, let's move on to your team now. I'm really curious.
Okay. Do you want to? Okay.
No,
So,
you can
ladies
ask
and gentlemen,
questions.
what we're going to do is that we're going to go for a short break. Don't go anywhere. And when you guys are going to come back, I think it's going to be a tough time for my team because they're too sober for Eid.
Shazad's gonna be, yeah. Okay, stay tuned, guys.